Here with Tom Walter, head baseball coach at Wake Forest. Coach, welcome back to the Big Easy.
It's good to be here. I always look for reasons to come back to Nolans, and I'm just thrilled to be here.
These showcase events are getting real popular nationwide. Kids are doing this. It's part of the recruiting process. What are you looking to see at things like this?
Well, first and foremost, athleticism. You know, the nice thing about things like this versus a showcase game is you can see the kid's work ethic, kind of see how he approaches the game, how seriously he takes his work. So, you know, A, athleticism, and B, work ethic. Those are the two things you could see in a place like this. So this is great for us.
You hear all the time out of high school players, I want to play Division I baseball. I want to play Division I baseball. What are the keys? What advice do you give those high school guys that want to be a Division I player?
Well, they got to work. You know, you got to put the time in. It's a big commitment. And, you know, basketball and football, I tell groups that I talk to all the time, if you're going to be an NBA basketball player or an NFL football player, God made that decision, right? He reached down and said, you're going to be a ridiculous athlete. You're going to be huge. You're going to be fast. Baseball's different. It's a sport of skill. It's a sport of repetition. So these guys, you know, we had Johnny G. Vitellas, you know, and he was the perfect example of a guy who was just a grinder who made it all the way to the big leagues because he just outworked everybody.
Wake Forest was back in the NCAA tournament last year, an at-large bid. How exciting was that?
It was great for our program and our kids. You know, we finally turned the corner. We kind of had been sneaking up on the corner for a year or two and just couldn't get around it. And last year we finally turned the corner, and it was a big step for our program. And we're gonna make some serious noise in the tournament this year and beyond. So we're pretty excited about it.
And you also have some facility improvements taking place right now?
We do. We're in the middle of like a $14 million player development center. It's all about developing. You know, we want to get kids in there who want to get better, want to learn, want to be professional baseball players. Because as I tell our guys all the time, you can't beat Clemson and Florida State and Miami with doctors and lawyers. You got to beat them with ball players.
All right, that's Tom Walter, head baseball coach at Wake Forest University.